All right, this is what I'm doing with the Mustang.
Sure, this is a recycled intro, but instead of being about unwiring, pulling the wiring from the 68 Mustang, this is about doing the clutch brake pedal support. Getting ready to rip it out, rebuild it, reinstall it to make my driving experience a hell of a lot more safer.
Remove the seat from the underside of the car. I don't need to explain how to do that, all to gain access to the clutch and brake pedal. It's late Saturday night, almost wintertime. I'm battling the winter frost, all because this is at serious risk of coming undone from the pivot point on the support. And if that happens, my life's in danger. The brake, the clutch. Keep an eye out. I'll be rewiring the car, so why not kill two birds with one stone to gain access to all these components behind the car. Next, the cluster's coming out, the radio's coming out, and the seat's already out, so I can lay on the ground, gain access to this clutch brake pedal assembly. At a bare minimum, I need to order the bearing kit, but if the support for the brake clutch is damaged beyond repair, I need to order it as a whole unit. Anyways, here's to me prepping this car all before Monday comes around, which is in a few hours, so I can get these parts ordered and delivered to my front door with enough time to beat Father Christmas. What the hell? Three-fourths. All right, there's a proper way to disconnect the brake clutch control assembly. But before we get to that, we have to undo this rat's nest of, let's see if I can't do this one hand. I don't want to break it. Oh, geez, look at this. This thing's just been wired by Mr. McGee. Anyways, I'm gonna pull this apart. All right, I'm gonna start prying things undone. Oh my God, tools go there. See, get that. What the heck? Is that the correct part? I don't know. Let's see if. Oh my God, this is so bad. There's the shaft to the clutch. So that's being actuated and unactuated. So I undid that. There is the brake right there. See that? Let's see if I can't undo that. See the cotter pin right there? Got it out. I was able to disconnect this, the brake pedal sensor actuator from the brake, and yep, that's what it looks like. Sorry I wasn't able to show you. Look at that. Look at how detached. That's got to be flush. So now I have to figure out how to get that undone. Cotter key. So I gotta get that undone. I'm guessing I should probably undo this entire thing, but I don't know. I don't even know. I'm just gonna rip it out. All right, next we're gonna just unscrew this because we're gonna get the support. This part right here. We're gonna try to undo that, just get the whole unit out. All right, here I am unscrewing master cylinder just so I can get the brace out. All right, here we are with this stupid brace right here. Clutch, brake, pedal assembly, brace right there. I went to the unscrew that bolt, that bolt for the master cylinder, and that bolt right there, and that's how it attaches to the firewall, and I unscrewed that bolt, that bolt, that bolt, that bolt, that bolt. Ooh, actually, yeah, and it's getting looser. Where is it? It's getting looser. I just am struggling to figure out what the last few bolts are. But anyways, took off the brake switch. Don't know how I did it, so I'm gonna have a tough time reinstalling it, but it came off. All right, this is finally about to come undone. Got the cotter pin out. I'm not sure if the cotter key was supposed to be in. Let me go all the way out. This is almost out. There's the brake. Clutch pedal, it doesn't want to come out, but we're gonna make stupid clutch pedal out. Let's see if I can take this. You know, I'm not even gonna record it, but that'll be out by the next video. Next morning, and this is the mess that I've left from the night before. This brace it's stuck, man. It's in there, so I'm gonna have to start removing components like parking brake, get some stuff out of the way so I can take this brace and get it out of from under here so I can inspect it. Can't recommend documenting the hardware you take out of your vehicle enough, but seeing how I can't even read my own handwriting, I like to document it via a video. Can't recommend documenting the hardware you take out of your vehicle enough, but seeing how I can't even read my own handwriting, I like to document it via video. Try to match your removal of hardware with this video I'm making. These 3 nuts, they go on top of the support. These 4 nuts right here, actually these washers, those are the ones that go in between. These 4 nuts, they go on the bottom side of the steering column. These shorter nuts go on the top side of the master cylinder, and these longer but smaller ones actually go through the master cylinder, and these also go through the steering column as well. These are also the last 2 on the back side of the support that you'll be looking for, the last ones that allow you to separate it from the firewall of the vehicle. We're having an issue when it comes to removing these components and gaining access to just getting that out of the way and getting it on the ground so I can actually inspect it up close. I can't get it out from behind the cluster and this firewall, so I'm just gonna start removing components. All right, this is the first thing I'm removing, and let's keep on going. So here I am making 2 videos in one. I'm trying to take all these wires out and rewire this car. I'm having a tough time taking the support out. I'm trying to get the, I know I need to get rid of the steering column, but I don't have the proper tools are on the way. They're in the mail to remove all the components so I can slide it out from its shaft. Nonetheless, I think I might be able to get this out. I just have to get this wiring from the firewall through it, but I wanted to record it ahead of time. Let me zoom in so I can show. That right there is what I'm going to remove in the hopes of getting that support. See, the support's kind of going against it right there. It's kind of hitting against that. So I'm going to remove that wiring and see if the support comes out. Finally got the bracket out, got the support out. I'm going to do some inspection on it. Doesn't look good. Took me forever. I'm doing 2 simultaneous jobs of that unwiring, getting all the wiring out, dewiring, outwiring. But this is what I wanted first so I can inspect this. So tonight I'm going to get, if this is damaged, I might pull that out and that's been wallowed out. Then I'm going to order me a new support.
Now that I've removed the brake and the clutch pedal, along with the support and basically everything inside of it, because I'm replacing it. I'll show you. Actually, I might as well show you. I'm replacing this because the support, because I got it destroyed. So this shaft, the pivot shaft on the pedal itself, I'm getting a new one, and it looks like this thing is pretty. I'm trying to use the Dremel to, you can see there, I'm trying to use the Dremel to grind it out. Not having too much luck. I'll keep at it. But when I get the new shaft, they're saying to press it in. I think I might also, in a few forums, it also talks about tack welding it in. So I might take it to a place and have them just tack weld that in after I've pressed it in, just to make sure that it does not separate while driving. So there's nowhere on YouTube that talks about replacing this shaft from the pedal. So once I remove it, in fact, you know, I'll record grinding it right now and removing it. And then I'll also record for YouTube the installation and putting it back in this pedal. I'm not even gonna mess around. I'm just gonna use the Sawzall and cut this thing off. Push it up the other side because I'm boogering it up too much. So it's the proper way of doing this. Dremel grinded it down. It's probably not gonna come out, but hammer it and see if it. Oh, look at that. All right. God, that's just ugly. So I'm gonna put the new shaft in there and probably have to tack weld it. And that's how it looks. Here are all of my new parts that I'm going to integrate with my old parts. The bearing kit, new spring. I don't even know if I need the new spring, but I figured I'd order it. And the new support, because that new support is what was needed most, along with the new pivot shaft.